Evening, folks. Season is done. Let's talk about it. Coming up. All right. A few things I wrote down I wanted to go over before we discuss the game. I never knew we were 25-17-7 on our last game of the season, historically speaking, coming into this game. I never knew that. So we're officially 25-18-7 now. Just interesting, you know? It's interesting. What I didn't like in today's game, there was no mean streak by the Sabres at all. I didn't find there was any mean streak, guys, except Risto, of course. But I mean, besides that, it's just, you know, if you want to know why we lost and didn't score a goal, I don't know, 75% effort, in my opinion. Just how I felt watching it. Why no timeout by Granato? He should have took a timeout and ripped into these guys. I guarantee if Tortorella was our coach, he would have. I guarantee it. There's just no, I was tripping. By the end of the second period, I was so mad. I consciously forgot that we're in this game. That's how frustrated I was watching this. Anyway, and for us, the merciful thing, 56 games, not 82. So, thank God for small blessings. You know, I don't mind that this season is cut short, believe me. I'm glad it's done. We don't have to go another 26 games of just being the doormat of the league. I hate this feeling. And we had a chance to really stick it to the league today, and we lost it. It fell right between our fingers because we just didn't put out enough effort. I don't think we put out enough effort today. I know it was 1-0. I know it was a good game. I don't know. It bothered me. I don't like those kind of losses, you know. The 8-4 thing didn't bug me as much as this one. This one bugs me a lot, but hey, doesn't make no difference in the standings, right? So, if anything, the game Sam put out today, his market value went down a little, so we should be able to like say, yeah, but the last game you weren't there. Yeah, he was invisible today, basically. I thought. I don't know. I can count on one hand the players that impressed me to a degree today. You know, there was a few, not many, and I'm not even going to throw names. Risto, of course, you know, was at least trying to lay out the body, right? Anyway, I'm just glad the season's done, guys. So now we got to look forward to the future, you know? The future's what we have to look at now. We can't worry about yesterday. That's gone. Season's done. And yeah, I had, you know, I put up in my last video about a troll coming in and into the abyss they go. And then another one came in, you know, as I was filming this happened. God, you know, look, opposing fans, understand something. You're never going to kill the passion the Sabres have for their team. Ever. Impossible. We're too united. It's impossible. You're never going to kill the passion in a Sabres fan. We're too stubborn. It's not happening. So, I don't know. Go play Candy Crush. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so when it comes to where we're at for next year, there's no way to really know, but one thing for sure, I believe they went 9-15-3 under Granato. It's not good enough. It's not for him to have leverage as the head coach for next year. It's just not good enough. You're looking at a team that can go 27-45. You know what I mean? Yes, the effort changed. That's kind of normal in a coaching change, but still, what I liked more than anything, it felt like more like a culture change than it did a win-losses change, if that makes any sense. That's kind of how it felt for me. It felt like there was a bit of a culture swing, finally, you know? So, am I against hiring Granato? No. Am I open to hiring another coach? Yes, I am, very much so. You know, I believe if we would have had Tortorella behind the bench, we would have won that game today. That's how I feel. Because I think he would have been ripping into the guys. Would have been ripping into them. There's just no way they would have got away with that, you know? Just how I feel. So we'll see. We'll have to see in the off season. And no, I don't want a Bruce Boudreau. Please, guys, keep Bruce Boudreau out of this. Oh, God. I seen this guy in that, well, I forget what year it was, where the Capitals played the Penguins in that special outdoor game. You know, I think it was it was called a Classic also. So many of them now, I lose track. But anyway, and I seen him ripping into the Capitals in the dressing room when he knows there's a cameraman in there. Hey, that's a no, big no-no with me. No. You keep that off the camera. You don't let the camera catch that. Anyway, all right, so that's it for me, how I feel about Bruce Boudreau. No thanks. So there's other coaches, you know. Gerard Gallant. Claude Julien is another one. You know, there's a few good ones out there. There is. So we're going to have to, we'll talk about that later on. So to close this, in closing, what I've seen this season, I've seen a team show promise, hit the pits of hell, like probably they never have ever since Eichel's been on this team. Eichel looked very uninterested, even regardless if he was as hurt as he was at the time or whatever. He looked very uninterested when he was playing. All the veterans did, to be honest. So I don't want to blame Eichel. This is not his fault, you know. This is something that we brought on ourselves, and we're going to have to fix it. We got to take this, you know, it's like me with the whiteboard. Got to erase it, and we got to start putting new names there again and trying to fix it, because that's what they're going to have to do in this offseason. And no, not high-priced talent. No thanks. No. I don't want anybody high-priced this offseason. No. We got high-priced. We got Okposo and we got Skinner, so we have high-priced already. We tried with Taylor Hall. That was a bad mistake. Okay, I at the time was kind of excited about it, but I realize now how bad of a mistake it was when I seen this guy just not even try on some nights. So Boston, he won't get away with that on Boston. He won't. He'll have guys like Marchand in his face. There's no way he'll get away with that crap on Boston. All right, so when it comes to our boys next year, I think what we have to do is just let the young guys develop. We're going to have to be patient. I hate to say that, but we're probably looking at another 2 years before we got a winning record, maybe. Unless things really turn around next year and we get some drill sergeant in as coach and he gets 110% out of everybody. And the only guy I think that can do that is Tortorella. He's the only guy I think that can do that. I really believe he could be a quick fix. So I really wouldn't mind thinking about getting him. I wouldn't have a problem with it at all. Keep Granato behind the bench too, still, you know. And that's something I'd like to see. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. My guess, if Pagula can save money, he's going to go with Granato. That's my guess. He doesn't want to pay big bucks out. But sometimes we're closer than we think, you know. Winning and losing isn't like, you know, you just got to win 8 or 9 more games next year, and all of a sudden we look like this great hockey team, great young hockey team all of a sudden. You know what I mean? It just looks a lot better. Take 10 of those losses, put them into wins, and all of a sudden, you know, the pieces start falling in place, the confidence gets better, the kids start growing, there's a unity, a belief in each other, all of it. All of it. We've seen it before. So, you know, the last time I remember a team that came out of nowhere and did amazing was 2006. Nobody's seen that coming. We didn't know what we had on our hands till they went crazy all of a sudden. So we'll see. We'll see next year. So we got to get these guys signed. I'm going to continue making videos on this, guys. I don't want to drag out this video much longer. It's long enough. And we're going to take a look at these contracts. We've got to get these contracts. Most of them should be bridge deals. That should be a new thing in Buffalo. And we're not going to do these long-term, stupid-ass contracts, hopefully ever again. You know, 5 years is what I want as max. You know, I like to bridge 3, then pay out 5 after. If it's a guy like Dahlin that he just rises all of a sudden, you know, then okay. Then okay. But not now, not yet, too soon. No. What we should have done with Skinner, but we fell into a trap, and that was Pagula. So, stupid contracts will just kill you forever, man. I don't know what we're going to do about that. We'll have to figure that out. I'm going to do a video on that on next year very soon. I just want to touch base a little bit about thoughts about this year, what happened, what it was like, and where we're going tomorrow, you know, kind of thing. And we'll just have to see, guys. We'll just have to see. You know, there's no way to know. None of us really know, but we can hope for sure because we've seen the kids rise. We've seen it. So that's a good sign. As far as I'm concerned, we can take that, say, hey man, it was a hell of a lot better than it was months ago. And on that note, folks, I'm going to get on another video, and I'll see you soon. Have a great night.